No one is coming to rescue you. Not your parents, not your friends, not your country, not your government, not your religion, not the world. The truth? You're alone. And that's not a punishment. That's your greatest opportunity. Because once you accept that no one's coming, you stop waiting. You start moving. You take control. The truth most people avoid. You see, we live in an era where everyone craves comfort. Everyone wants to be helped. But here's something they don't want to hear. Comfort doesn't build strength. It builds softness. It builds excuses. It builds regret. Look around. Most people are walking through life asleep. Eyes open, soul shut. They wait for the world to permit them to rise. But the world isn't handing out power. It's giving out distraction, debt, and dopamine. And if you don't take control, you'll spend your life scrolling, begging, and surviving. You weren't born to survive. You were born to dominate. The lie of safety. Safety sounds sweet until you realize what it costs you. The safest path is also the slowest death. A quiet job you hate. A life of no challenge. A mind that stops growing. We were told to be realistic, to settle down, to play nice, to take the secure path. But security is a cage. A prison disguised as peace. You want the truth? There is no safety in wasted potential. There is no peace in hiding from pain. So stop looking for shelter. Start building armor. Your past isn't an excuse. Maybe your childhood was broken. Maybe your parents were never there. Maybe your life was chaotic from day one. I get it. But it's not a life sentence. It's a training ground. The pain you carry. It's not meant to bury you. It's meant to forge you. You can blame the past, or you can build a future. But you can't do both. It's not fair? You're right. But fairness isn't the point. Responsibility is. Because as long as you keep blaming what happened to you, you'll never take control of what could become you. Pain is the compass. Pain isn't the enemy. It's the truth teller. It shows you where you're weak, where you've been soft, where you've avoided growth. Every ache in your soul is a signal. Not to stop, but to focus. Use it. Because the most powerful people on earth, they didn't run from pain. They ran straight into it. They trained through it. They transformed because of it. You want to be like them? Then bleed. Break. Rebuild. Discipline over motivation. Everyone wants to be motivated. They want the fire. They want the energy. But motivation fades. Discipline stays. Discipline is what shows up at 5 a.m. when you're tired. Discipline is what keeps pushing when no one's watching. Discipline is what separates the watchers from the doers. It's not sexy. It's not loud. It doesn't care how you feel. It just shows up. Every single day. Because the truth is, you will never rise by emotion. You rise by habit. You rise by discipline. Become a weapon. The world doesn't need more nice people. It needs more capable people. Be kind, yes. But first, be strong. What good is your kindness if you crumble under pressure? What good is your love if you can't protect what you love? You weren't made to be fragile. You weren't built to break. You were made to become a weapon. Not to harm, but to hold. To walk through fire and not flinch. To face life, fully awake, unshaken. Train until your silence speaks louder than their noise. Until your presence changes the room. That's real power. You will be alone. Growth is lonely. You will outgrow people. You will lose friends. You will walk through seasons where no one claps for you. Let them go. Not everyone is meant to come with you. Some people were part of your story, but not your future. It's okay. Because on this path, you don't need a crowd. You need clarity. You need purpose. You need hunger. Let the doubters talk. Let the haters laugh. Let the world question you. You're building in silence. And one day they'll ask how you did it. And you'll smile. Because they'll never understand what it cost. The war within. Your greatest enemy isn't the world. It's you. The version of you that sleeps in. That skips reps. That breaks promises. That chooses comfort over greatness. That voice will never go away. But it doesn't have to win. Every day is war. Not against others, but against that weaker version of you. The version that settles. That hides. That quits when it gets hard. And every day, you either kill that voice with action, or you let it kill your future. The slow death of good enough. You weren't made for good enough. That phrase is poison. It's how dreams die. Slowly. Quietly. Without a fight. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to break the mold. But to do that, you've got to get uncomfortable. You've got to chase what hurts. You've got to be willing to bleed. No one remembers the comfortable. No one respects the easy. They remember the dangerous, the focus, the obsessed. Be that. Become undeniable. This world doesn't owe you anything, but it can't ignore you if you make yourself undeniable. You don't need applause. You need results. You don't need a spotlight. You need to earn your legacy in the dark. You don't need followers. You need proof. Stack wins. Stack habits. Stack discipline. Until your story becomes so loud, no one can ignore you again. Chase real, not easy. Stop chasing easy. Easy gives you nothing. Easy robs you of pride. Easy steals your strength. Chase real. Chase something that scares you. Something that requires your soul to evolve. Because when you die, it won't be your comfort that you remember. It'll be your courage. It won't be the nights you played it safe. It'll be the nights you risked everything. That's what matters. The legacy you leave. You want to be remembered? Then stop chasing moments. Build a legacy. Moments fade. Likes disappear. Applause dies. But who you become, that stays. Let your name be written in sweat. Let your life speak even when you're gone. Because this isn't about going viral. It's about going eternal. So earn it. In silence. In pain. In the dark. And let the world echo your name when you're done. No one is coming to save you. But you don't need to save. You need to build. To fight. To suffer. To rise. This life is yours. Not tomorrow. Not next year. No. So stop blaming. Stop waiting. Stop wishing. Decide. Commit. And become the person they said you'd never be. Because once you do, they won't ask what happened. They'll ask how you did it. And you'll say, I stopped waiting. I started building. And I never looked back.